Hello everybody, today I'm going to show you how to obtain every pale ore in Hollow Knight. I am going to be hiding a ferret somewhere in this video, so if you happen to see them, feel free to let me know in the comments. Now let's begin. To start, we are going to be going to the Mawlek Den, which can be reached by going downwards through the City of Tears, or upwards from the Ancient Basin. By going through this area, you can traverse through the Mawleks, and you'll have to kill 2 of them in order to obtain it, but once you do, it'll unlock an area within this portion of the map where you'll be able to pick up the pale ore. For this next one, all we're going to need is 300 Dream Essence, as we're going to be going to the Seer. Once you talk to Seer after getting 300 Essence, he will give you the gift of a pale ore. Next, we are going to make our way to the very top of Hollow Nest, the Crystal Peak. This area, generally, you need Monarch Wings and Crystal Dash, but they are not mandatory to use here. The way I show in the video, I am not going to be using Monarch Wings, just to show you how you're able to get up here. The first one is the pogo that you've seen previously for me to be able to jump off of that crystal, and the other one is going to be an enemy pogo, which you are going to see later. This area isn't very hard, but it does take a bit of practice to get the skip in. If you aren't worried about getting the skip and want to get it later, Monarch Wings is the way to go. Next, we are going to be going from the highest of highs to the lowest of lows, Deepnest. While traversing through this area, you'll eventually find different breakable walls. These breakable walls is going to lead you to what looks similar to a maze, where you're going to end up finding yourself, which is quite odd. But after you're able to get through here, you have to fight something called Nosk. This is one of the major bosses of the game, not actually required to beat it, but once you do, you will be able to collect a pale ore. The Grub Father is able to give you a lot of different items depending on how many grubs you bring him. The pale ore specifically, you need to rescue 31 grubs, and once you do and you bring him those 31 grubs, he will gift you with the pale ore. This last one can be a quite bit more tricky for a lot of the more average players, and even for a lot of more pro players this can be a bit difficult. We're going to be going to the Coliseum of Fools. Each different trial rewards you with a certain amount of money, but also a special item. The item that we're trying to get here is the pale ore, and in order to collect this one, we have to finish the second trial. Once we do, we will be gifted with a lot of geo, but most importantly, the pale ore.
One eternity later.
I hope you all enjoyed the video, and hopefully you all found it helpful. Feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and if there's any other content you want to see me do on Hollow Knight, how-tos, just anything, feel free to let me know in the comments, and I hope you enjoyed. I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye!